This is our third mock draft coming up. It's actually our fourth draft, but our third mock draft episode, which starts in 2 weeks' time. And the way we do it is we randomly split up the teams, the 32 teams amongst the three of us. We did that last week, as we mentioned at the top of the show. And we don't do this as a predicting mock draft. We are not in the business of saying Shedeur Sanders is going to go here or Cleveland are going to do this. We are in the business of being the general managers of all of the teams that we are allocated, making the best possible choices for those teams. And hopefully, and I'm staring down the barrel of the camera now, if we've got your team, hopefully you're happy that we have done a good job and we represent your team well and we've set them up, Dos, for future. That's what we're trying to do, right?
Except for Denver. If I end up with Denver, I'm going to screw it up for you, Quag.
Well, I've got Denver, and as a Kansas City fan, it may be in my best interests to make a bad pick, but let's see. Have I nailed that description, Dos? Is that what we're doing?
And if you want to introduce your team's pick, are we going to promote that, Curt, on our socials?
That's we will promote it on the socials, but thank you for the reminder. Another thing I forgot in the intro. I even had it written down. I got so excited having you back, Dos, and talking about.
Oh, understand.
We're just happy that the Hammy's pulled through.
Hammy's good.
After the wasp sting.
We don't need to bring up the wasp again. One episode was enough of the wasp, please. Yes, what we do every year, we get listeners to introduce the picks. So, for example, with the third pick in the 2025 Outback QB mock draft, the New York Giants select ... You don't make the pick. We've had people do that in the past. The whole show is us making the picks, right? We make the picks. You introduce it. And you can, of course, add something at the start or the end.
Absolutely. Like, we want creativity.
We want showmanship. We want...
Where you're from, introduce yourself.
Do it. Whatever you want to say, really. If a lot of people use it as like, it's just a Trojan horse to bag us.
Well, no. Well, all right. I don't know about
criticisms. We've had a few criticisms. Mate, you haven't seen the ones that didn't go to air in the past. Okay. I've had to resend emails saying I can't possibly put that out. But hey, go your hardest on the first take. If I say no, you can always go again. I want creativity in my inbox. Send us a DM. Outback QB Podcast. Send us a DM if you want to be involved, or podcast@outbackqb.com. Podcast@outbackqb.com. Tell us your team. And if you're lucky enough, if you're in quick enough, we might pick you for your team. All right. The new concept for this year. Previously, once our allocations have been done, we've just stuck with it. But now we all agreed that we can, if we agree on the trade, swap teams prior to the draft. We've got one window now. If there's movement and still things going next week, we might do another window. We'll see how we go. But let's go, boys. Are there teams that you want to put on the table? Hawley, you said Tennessee and pick one is on the table.
Tennessee is on the table, fellas.
Okay. I'm not sure I'm going to go for it, but it is the number one pick, so it's not a... And you can really shape the draft.
Pick one, Dos?
No, I'm not.
After complaining last week.
Well, what's the point of this episode now?
After complaining last week.
Well, no. What pick one for?
Wouldn't you? It's the best pick of the draft.
Yeah. Maybe last year. Actually, not even last year.
Put my stupid headphones back on.
Please don't tell me
so
all of your trades
I'm deleting all these trades.
Did they all hinge around that?
Well, some of the important ones did.
He just gone on the hope that someone would take pick one off him.
Can I float one out there then?
Float one to me, yep.
Hawley. Because something interesting that happened is that I ended up with your beloved New England Patriots.
Well, I've got the Packers and the Chiefs.
And you ended up with my Chiefs, right? So I thought, well, what would Hawley want the Pats? I think he would. It's an interesting pick at pick 4. At first, I thought, would he do a straight swap for the Giants at 3? I know you moved back 1, but to get your team, I thought maybe that would be reasonable. So that's one option. But then I thought, well, to even that out a bit more, if I'm asking him to move back 1, maybe I also ask for my Chiefs, but in doing so, I move back 1 from 30 at Buffalo. So you get Buffalo at 30, and I then get my Chiefs at 31.
Not interested in Buffalo, mate.
Okay, well, I just thought it was a nice symmetrical trade.
I'll give you...
Hey, can I just at least float what that trade was?
It's not happening. I don't want anything. I don't want anything in the 20s.
That made a lot of sense on paper.
What about? I'll give you 3.
Okay,
this is 22.
Yeah, but you have to say the teams. The whole point is who the teams are.
The Giants the Chargers, and the Chiefs. 3, 22, and 31.
Yep.
And I'll take the Pats and Denver, 4 and 20.
The Giants at 3.
Chargers 22.
He's just giving me more picks because he wants to do less work.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that true?
You even want pick 1, which is the easiest thing.
That's true. That's what he's trying to do. That's what he's
trying to. I just want the teams that I want to pick.
Hang on. Giants at 3.
Yep.
Chargers at 22.
Yep.
And Chiefs
at 31.
At 31.
And I'll take
for the Pats at 4 and the Broncos at 20.
Yep.
That's a competitive offer.
It's a pretty good offer.
I didn't mind it when I heard it straight up. I thought it was all right, actually.
Deal?
For the first time in my life, Chris, with no extra negotiation, I agree to your trade.
Done.
done. Well done. Look at that. What a success.
Absolute pleasure. It's
Well
going
done.
in.
I now got to update.
Is that what it feels like to not be an absolute scoundrel when it comes to trades?
Holy. And
So-
I'll take.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Hawley's got
Bear with us,
Pats
everyone,
now.
while we spend a minute each updating our spreadsheets.
No, you're right. So Giants now belong to Curt at 3.
LAC, yep.
Hawley's got the Patriots at 4.
Oh, yeah.
And Hawley now has Denver at 20.
And now Hawley's last pick is 23 at the moment.
That's smart. And now I've got 12 picks and Hawley has 9.
And Dos, do you want your Packers? Because I have one for you as well.
I like it.
Dos,
You go ahead.
Please.
I'll give
pitch that.
you pick 7, which is the Jets. And you can have your Packers at 23. But I only want the Raiders in return. I want pick 6.
He's just trying to do no work.
Oh, I know.
And he's trying to do easy work.
I know
because
who
he-
I want. I know who I want at 6.
Yeah, and I've already prepped my pick at pick 6, so I'm not changing it.
I mean, I've prepped all of my picks. I mean,
course
we've got
you've
2
prepped.
weeks, dude.
You've prepped
Come
your
on.
picks, mate. I only just prepped these trades while we're doing the podcast.
I
today.
got my
Who are you taking at 6?
won't tell you.
Oh, come on, Dos.
Well, he wants Genty at 6, and you want Genty at 6, Hawley. That's why you're trying to buy in.
Of course, that's what he wants.
Yeah, that's why I wanted it.
So that's why I'm not trading it.
All
to
right,
him.
what about...
Sorry, what was that offer, though?
I was
It was
going to
the-
give him 7 and 23 for 6.
So you're going to give him
I wouldn't mind
the
taking...
Jets and the Packers for the Raiders. Dude, I would have taken that every day. That's so much more interesting.
What about just hear me out for pick 1? Oh, no, you've already prepped 6, haven't you? I was going to offer you 1, 21 and 23 for 6 and 8.
Haven't you just offloaded 21 and 23?
No.
No,
Oh,
I've
Oh, no,
got
that was part of
21.
the original one.
You know the fun thing about pick 1, though, is that you can shape the draft. Because if you do or don't take Cam
You
Ward,
know
it's
what?
a chaos ball.
I'm going to threaten all of you. I'm going to screw the draft up if neither of you take pick 1
What,
off me.
what's your offer to me for pick 1 then?
It's too late now.
Is it? Why?
Yeah, 'cause I wanted
those
it-
teams have moved.
It was going to be very similar to what we agreed on already. 3, 22, 31 for 4 and 20.
Okay.
I think I was just going to go for 1, 22, 31 for 4 and 17. Just take the Bengals.
So many numbers floating around in my head.
Yeah, that was a lot of numbers.
There's a lot of- there's a-
It was pretty similar to what we did already.
okay. Well,
But you didn't want it, so
I did make a successful trade with you. We're on
I'm
good
very
terms,
happy.
aren't we?
I'm very happy with our negotiations.
Dos,
Curt.
are there any teams you're looking to move out of, or any teams that you're trying to acquire?
Sure, you want your Packers.
No, because I've had the Packers before and I was disappointed.
So you complained about not wanting pick 1, but then now you don't want pick 1.
He complained about not getting it and then doesn't want it.
No, I'm all right.
No.
I've,
well,
I've
who do you-
made peace with
Okay,
not
that's
having
good.
pick 1.
I'm
What
glad
if I
to
just
hear it.
gave you the Packers for free?
No, that's
No,
not
because
allowed.
that-
You have to do some work, Chris. You're already down to 19.
trying.
And all he
I'm
wants to do
trying.
is draft teams that need offensive skilled players. So he only has to look at receivers and
so
running
true.
backs.
That's why I've got Titans, the Pats. That's why I want to get out of the Jets. Saints will go.
I am quite interested in the Jets, I must say.
Okay. Because I really did like the Giants pick because it does. I think that also shapes a lot of the draft. Well,
I love the
It's
Giants
a-
pick. And I
it's
also
a really interesting pick.
I also love the ability to take whoever you wanted from New England now. Because
I'm not actually not too fussed to
You're not too fussed.
New England take. I've got probably 4 or 5 guys I'd be really happy
I
with.
bet he'll reach and take Ted McMillan at 4 for the Pats if you take Hunter. I know he
Sure.
will
Saints
because he just wants to draft a wide receiver.
Okay,
you're
so
just trying to
you
talk
have-
him out of Tet so you can get him at
You
either
have
Jacksonville or Vegas.
Are you interested?
Nah, I'm not.
What about the Browns? How in love are you with the Browns?
Kurt loves the Browns.
I do like the Browns
Hmm.
pick. Yeah, there's something about having the Browns that I like to manage. Can we come back to you because I think
sure, go for it.
Dos, you haven't done anything yet.
That's
in this
right.
entire segment.
Are you
Because I'm
going
quite
to?
comfortable with my
Oh,
hand.
come on, Dos. Give us
Dos.
something. You bitched all week, and now you say
Hold
you're
on.
comfortable.
Boring.
24 hours.
I instantly reacted to the fact that I wasn't happy I didn't get a pick in the top 4. Then when I typed it
He's
all
prepped
in,
his draft, so he refuses to
and now
trade.
I've actually got 5 players in every pick that I have. So,
So you're
I'm good.
taking Genty at 6. Oh, I might take him at 4. There goes your prep. You don't want the Packs. Come on, take the Packers.
So is there literally not a team you're trying to move out of? Nothing. Like,
I'll
give us
swap
something.
you, Hawley. You give me, because I know, Hawley, you like Baltimore. So,
Nah, too far back.
well,
I
bad
want-
luck.
Well, listen to the offer. I mean, there's
Oh no, but I want to be done after like pick 20. That's my aim. So you guys do the next 12 picks on your own. I can sit back and relax. I'm an early round kind of guy.
Dos. If there was a team that you wanted to get out of in your allocation, who is it? Before I wrap this up,
I don't mind my pick. I'm good.
Ah, good
Like,
segment.
I'm
boss.
good.
all right, we're not doing this again next week. Hawley, was there anything else?
So you want to keep Browns? You just got Giants, so you're keeping them.
Yep.
Cards could go offensive. Bengals won't. Bucks won't. Chargers probably will, but I already got rid of that pick.
You just traded them to me.
Cards, I'd look at 16 Cardinals because you're interested in the Jets, weren't you?
Yeah, I do like the Cards pick.
You really don't have much to play with though.
Hawley,
Oh,
you got the Jets.
yeah.
I'll swap you the Jets for the Cowboys, and you can take Dallas at 12, and I'll jump up to 7.
Why is a straight swap?
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Well,
Didn't
depends. I mean,
That's
Dallas
5
might take an
spots.
offensive player, Hawley.
That's
You might-
that's 5 spots in the draft. That's a ripper. How we? Sorry.
How are we evaluating
Yeah.
it?
And
I'm kind of valuing it like,
I'll throw
well, it
in-
has to be a fair
That's
trade.
sort of what I've been doing.
But yeah, like no one's ever going to trade pick 7 for pick 12.
No, not without a future first and a second.
Oh,
or
we
a
can't
third
do
thrown
futures,
in.
please.
We're not doing that. Well, I'll throw
I'll
throw in Ravens at 27 for you as well.
Nah, it's okay. I'm not interested.
Yeah, I
in
knew you
Ravens.
didn't want that.
What about
because
the?
it's too far
Are you
back.
interested in the Panthers? Would you just do? I'd do
Oh,
7.
I am interested in keeping that pick because I think that's a valuable pick.
I was going to say I'd swap 7 for 8.
Would you do that, Dos? Would you move up to the Jets? Move up a pick?
Nah.
No?
I'll give you
Okay.
12. I'll give you Dallas and I have to pick the Cowboys.
All right, last.
Kurt, I'll give you 7. I'll give you the Jets.
Yep.
Give me the Cards and the Bucks. I like the Bucks.
I'll give you.
Oh, 16.
I like the Cards. I'm open to trading the Bucks. I'll trade the Bucks.
Yep.
I'll give you Cincinnati and Tampa for the Jets.
Yeah, done.
Done. All right. I think that's good. I think, are we all done?
Oh, so
All set?
Hawley's got about 8 picks in a row there. Not quite that many. That's a bit excessive, but a few.
All right. So, Hawley, you are now Tennessee, New England, New Orleans, Miami, Atlanta, Cincinnati, Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, Chargers, and Packers. You know what? I'm going to put this in the Instagram because that's just a lot of listing of teams. That's the seg. Hawley.
And that evens out. Now we've all got.
Now we've all got
1,
a
2, 3,
decent
4,
amount of
5,
teams.
6,
Yep.
7, 8, 9. Yeah, I got 10. You guys got 11 each.
Well done.
Good trading, Dos. Enjoyed it, mate.
Good try.
Hey, I offered.
Oh, you did. He did have an offer there in the
You
end.
offered
Yeah.
12 for 7.
Yeah, well, you didn't take it. So bad luck.
This is why Dos doesn't play fantasy.
I was comfortable. I'm good with my hand.
You should
Hawley,
have told us this before we brought this segment
Would've
up. We
helped.
didn't know that you weren't going to trade.
Oh, well, I just thought, it's all right. Let it roll. I thought you boys would want to be doing it. So you talk about it every week.
I had good fun just then.
I did too.
Kurt's going to have a good 24, 25, 26, 28, 30.
Yeah, you boys could go and have a sit in the relaxation corner,
That's
which has
what-
moved, by the way. The
No,
couch is
that's why I was trying to get rid of the Packers because then I'd be done at 21 and you boys can fight it
You could
out.
literally go home. All right,